Hi guys, you're welcome back. Here is another province in Canada that you can apply to directly for provincial nomination. This particular province has opened a PR pathway to overseas workers to come in and fill their labor shortages in different sectors. This province is currently accepting applications and you can apply from anywhere you are. I mean from your home country. Whatever sector you have experience in, be it construction, health, finance, agriculture, technology, and so on, you can apply to this province. This province is located in the Atlantic region of Canada. Trust me, it's a beautiful place to live in. If your application pulls through with this province, you're going to be able to move into Canada with your family, and you would also be able to apply for your permanent residency. So in this video today, I'm going to show you what you need to know about this program, the eligibility criteria, and how to find a job from eligible employers in the province of Nova Scotia. So you don't want to miss any part of this informative video. I really want to appreciate you for your kind words, your likes, share and comments. Please, as usual, kindly like this video, share with your friends and family, and now let's get started. We are currently on the website of the province of Nova Scotia, and I'm going to be taking you through the details of this program. Once you are ready to move to beautiful Nova Scotia, you will want to apply to a Nova Scotia Nominee Program stream through the NSNP. Prospective immigrants who have the skills and experience needed by Nova Scotia employers may be nominated to Immigrate. So this is another opportunity for you to drop your application in this province, and a lot of people are already doing this. You can see that Nova Scotia is getting flooded with applications and some occupations are already getting filled up, so you don't want to sleep on this. Send in your application as soon as you can. So Nova Scotia has segmented it into different categories. The skilled worker is the general category for all other occupations, but they've categorized other sectors separately, like the construction worker, the physician, the entrepreneur. The skilled worker stream helps employer recruit foreign workers and recently graduated international students whose skills are needed in Nova Scotia. So what are the eligibility criteria? You must have full-time permanent job offer from a Nova Scotia employer. So in a little while, I'm going to be showing you different websites where you can get these employers. And I'm also going to drop the link of these platforms in the description of this video so you can search for jobs and apply. Then you must have 1 year of work experience related to the job. Workers in tier 4 or 5 of the NOC must already have 6 months experience with the employer. So if you are highly skilled from tier 0 to 3, you don't need 6 months work experience in Canada. But if your job falls within NOC code 4 and 5, then you need 6 months work experience with a Canadian employer. You must be between the ages of 21 to 55 years old, and you must have a high school diploma. That's the minimum academic requirement. So you must have the appropriate training skills and or accreditation for the job. And then you must prove language ability equal to Canadian language benchmark. That's CLB 5. CLB 5 is around 4 to 4.5 band in IELTS. So if you are in NOC tier category of 0, 1, 2 or 3 occupation, the minimum CLB required is 5. But if your NOC code falls within tier 4 or 5, those are occupations in the lower cadre, then you need to have CLB 4. That's a minimum requirement for you. That's about 3 to 3.5 band in IELTS. So it's relatively very low. So you should also show enough financial resources to successfully settle in Nova Scotia. So how do you apply? You only need to complete the online application form and include all required information and attachments. Just click on apply online. So this is the Nova Scotia's online service. You can immigrate via the Atlantic Immigration Program. That's not why we are here today. We are here for the Nova Scotia Nominee Program. The Nova Scotia Nominee Program is designed for individual prospective immigrants who have the skills and experience targeted by the province of Nova Scotia. Click apply now. Once you determine you qualify for a Nova Scotia Nominee Program stream, the next step is to apply. The average time to complete application is 60 minutes. You have to create an account, fill out application, then you print a copy for your records, you attach supporting documentation, you submit and wait to hear from them, and it takes 3 months or more to review a completed application. So trying to apply now, click on English. So this is where you're going to submit your application. The first thing you need to do is to create an account. So you're going to click on create an account. So just come right here and click on continue. You have to insert your first name, your last name, your email address, your username and your password. I don't want to continue from here because I'm not interested in creating an account with them. So just make sure you create your account, then you submit your application. The previous one that I showed you earlier on is the skilled worker stream, which includes occupations from different sectors from tier 0 to tier 5. There's another stream which is called the occupation in demand stream. There are other different streams you can use to apply for a provincial nomination. So I'll just slightly explain the occupation in demand stream. So the occupation in demand stream targets specific tier category 3, 4 or 5 occupations of the NOC that are in high labor market demand in Nova Scotia. So these are the occupation in demand under that stream: nurse aides, light duty cleaners, transport truck drivers, heavy equipment operators, construction trades helpers and laborers. So if you have experience in any of these occupation, you might not want to go through the skilled worker stream. Come directly through the occupation in demand to get a nomination faster. So there's another category for the construction worker. This is a pilot program initiated to address Nova Scotia shortages in the construction sector. So if you have your NOC code here, construction managers, home building and renovation managers, contractors, supervisors, sheet metal workers, welders and related machine operators, electrician, industrial electricians, carpenter, bricklayers, heavy duty equipment mechanics, heating, registration and air conditioning mechanics, crane operators, concrete finisher, plasterers, roofers and shinglers, residential and commercial installers and servicers, heavy equipment operators, material handlers, construction trade helpers and laborers, other trades helper and laborers. So this is where you're supposed to apply. You just click on the apply online button. So don't go through the skilled worker program. You just come directly here so you can get your nomination faster. So another category is for the international graduates in demand. So if you're already in Canada studying, we also have the international graduate entrepreneur. We have the physician. If you're a physician, this is where to apply. Labor market priorities for physician and all of that. Healthcare professional immigration pilot is also available. So I don't want to go through it because the video is getting too long. So you want to come right here and check the category you fall into. If you can't find your category here, that means you have to apply through the skilled worker program. That is the general application portal for all tiers and NOC. So having said that, let's go and check out various employers in Nova Scotia that have open positions. So right here you can see work in Nova Scotia, finding a job. So you're going to click on finding a job. I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video. And after you've done research and found your field of interest, you will enter the application stage. So here are some useful tips to find a job in Nova Scotia. So the province of Nova Scotia has compiled the list of platforms where you can find jobs in Nova Scotia. So there are a number of websites dedicated to listing vacancies in Nova Scotia, including job boards, government agency, and job recruitment agencies. So Nova Scotia has been able to identify some websites where you can find job in their province. I'm going to drop those links in the video description. We have the general job search website. There are websites for healthcare jobs. So if you're in the healthcare sector, you can check here. So this is for the general job search in any sector you are. We have Beacon, we have Nova Scotia job platform itself. We have the Job Bank, Public Service Commission of Canada. We have the government of Nova Scotia. You can find jobs there. The job opportunities in health professions, Worker Police, Monster, Nova Scotia Work. So, and indeed, you have a long list of websites where you can get jobs in Nova Scotia. And lastly, make sure that your resume and your cover letter is highly professional and in standard Canadian format. This is very important in your application because this is what is going to sell you. So I made a video on how you can build your resume via the job bank and download it for free. So you want to check out that video. I'll drop the link in the video description. Just package your resume and cover letter well, and I wish you the best of luck in your application.